Okay, so now we're going to sort the or find the YPIDs for the search MIP, and it's a similar concept. We're just trying to find which YPIDs are the right ones to build out, but a little bit different. It works a little differently on search MIP. So I've added something here, and you'll have this file. This is from a file called the cat codes with keywords list. So essentially, we don't have keywords built for, or keyword lists for all 4,000 different category codes for YP. We just have about 1,054. However, this 1,054 represents about 80% of any campaigns we see or customers we see, so it's good enough for now. So that's the first thing. I've just copied this list into the details sheet, which I've renamed December build sheets, right? Because this is the kind of the basis of building it. So anyway, I got the 1,054 here, as you can see. Just letting me know these category codes do have keywords, because that's an important factor about whether we can build them out or not. Okay, so I've already done the formula here, so this is just another index match that is based off this category lookup, the category code lookup, to tell me which one has keywords or not. I'm referencing L2 to figure out if it's got what the category code is for that YPID. Then I'm grabbing the second column, so pretty standard index match. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the bottom of all 68,000 YPIDs. And I'm going to downfill, all right, and it's going to tell me what's what, right? Which ones have keywords, which one don't. Okay, so now what we're going to do is do our custom sort. So this is actually a 5-level custom sort, and the first level is based on keywords, right? And we're just going to go A to Z. So it's going to put all the YPIDs that have keywords at the top. And the reason I'm sorting it this way is so that I can do a remove duplicates on the customer ID, and it'll give me, the best YPID, right? The YPID that's closest to the top. So the first thing is sorting it by keyword to make sure we actually have keywords. The next level is going to be for MIP. Now MIP is column G, which just means the URL that we have to point this to. So that's important because search MIP, we actually have to send it somewhere, right? Dynamic ads, Google determines it, but for search MIP we have to send it somewhere. Same thing on business city. So we go business city, and we need a city to set the radius, right? I'm going to add a level now. So these are all mandatory. It has to have keywords, it has to have a MIP URL, and it has to have a business city. These next ones, for CTN, we can sort smallest to largest. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to find, as you can see in the CTN column, not all YPIDs have a CTN. So we're just trying to put the ones that do have a CTN up top, right? It's easier to generate leads if there's a call tracking number. So we want those first. And then the last one we do is product tier. This one has to be smallest to largest because smaller is better. A lower product tier means better revenue for YP, essentially. So that's our 5-level sort. The first 3 are absolutely mandatory. We cannot build the YPID out without them. The last one, CTN, product tier, are just to get the best YPIDs up. So I'm going to go ahead and sort this. Perfect. First thing I'm going to do is go down, actually back up. I'm going to search for NA by columns. I still have the formula in there, so it's not going to work. That's fine. I'll just do a quick find here. And actually, so it looks like has keywords, goes pretty far down. So what I'm going to do instead, I'll just give you the point because you're not going to be doing this manually anyway. The point is anything that doesn't have keywords or that doesn't have a MIP URL or that doesn't have a business city, we have to delete. So here I am, right? I've got, because of the way I sorted it, has keywords, goes all the way down because there's a lot that have keywords, the majority of them. And then right here is my cutoff because any YPID below this line does not have a MIP URL or does not have a city. And I find that usually if it doesn't have a MIP URL, it also doesn't have a city. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case. But anyway, that's kind of the sort we need. So you can see everything above here is valid. It's got keywords, it's got a city, or city here. It's got a URL that we can send it to. Not all of them have CTNs, but at least the ones with CTNs are up at the top for, and you can see here, this is actually a good example. Same CID, right? Same CID. Both of them have keywords because they're the same category, dentists. But this and this probably the same MIP URL. Nope, slightly different MIP URL. Both have city, but this one came out on top because it has a CTN and it's got a lower product tier. So when we remove duplicates, this second line is going to disappear because we can only have one YPID per search MIP campaign. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete all these lines below here. And now that my list is sorted, I'm going to go ahead and save this now, because I'm going to do a copy, paste values, but I want you to have the formula. So now that that's done, we just do a data, remove duplicates. I'm going to unselect all and just on the customer ID. So essentially I just want a unique customer ID. And the YPID, the best YPID is already sorted to the top. So this will work out fine. Perfect. So it removed a bunch of YPIDs. Now I've only got 43,000 left. So essentially all 43,000 of these are all valid, right? They have keywords in the database, they have a MIP URL, they have a city, and then they're sorted appropriately based on whether they have a product tier or a CTN. Now that we have that, we can make another random header here, a Z equals index match. Now I'm going to look at my build list, right? I want to know, okay, out of these 43,000 that are valid YPIDs for search MIP, I'm going to match against that. And I can't sort this because I want them to stay in order, right? So I can't do the sort that I usually do to make index match go faster. I have to keep them in this order because the best ones are at the top. So then I'm going to go down here. I'm going to fill that. Should be done relatively quickly. Cool. And you can already see there's these little build here, so that's good. I'm going to copy paste values. Sort A to Z. There we go. So this is giving me not only valid YPIDs, but also which ones I need to build. I'm going to find the bottom of this list by searching for NA and columns. Excellent. Okay. So out of all those 4,000 that should be built, I can only build 800 essentially, right? Only 800 have keywords plus all of the ones that need to be built. So I'll do the same thing here. I'll remove all these ones below. Perfect. Okay. And that's it. That's it on the sorts. So now we have DSA. These are all the YPIDs that need to be built for DSA. Remember, there can be many YPIDs for one customer ID. On search MIP, it should only be one YPID per customer ID, and not every customer ID that needs to be built will actually have a valid YPID with keywords. So that's it. Now I have, this is my YPID list. This is my DSA list. After the next video, we'll go over the columns we're going to need to put in so that we can actually start constructing the various parts of this campaign.